Hey Coyotes, Miss Holman here. I just wanted to walk you through what my expectations for doing the morning meetings and using this course kind of looks like, because a lot of you have been accessing it and really using it. It's been beneficial, and some of you have yet to do a daily survey. So I just wanted to, if you're here, hi, welcome. I'm going to walk you through what it should look like when you're doing your morning meeting. So it says start here, so start there. And I'm also going to be using the web-based feature because that's where you should be working from. It seems to work a lot better than the app. So if you're having issues, switch over to Safari, schoology.coppleisd.com, and that's where you're going to have the most success. And that's what my tutorials are going to look like. So you're going to go to Monday. Let me go back for a second. So right here, got a tech issue, ask your peers here. That's been really, really useful. Just a couple of things, guys. Make sure that if you're using that, read everything before, because I'm answering the same question a lot of times. So kind of read through your peers' comments before you go ahead and do it. And then a lot of you you're like, I don't know how to do this. Where is this? And then you figure it out and you leave another comment saying that you figured it out. Make sure that you read everything first, that you watch my video tutorials in the course first before you come and ask a question. I can see analytics on YouTube. I see that a lot of you are skipping through the video in some parts. I see that a lot of you are not watching the entire video. You're watching about 2 minutes of it and then moving on. Make sure that if you want the best help, you are watching that tutorial all the way through. I can see it, okay? So, I also left in student frequently asked questions. I get the same questions over and over and over again. So I kind of consolidated them all into that page that you can kind of read through. I also did change the discussion posts. So it's new for this week because we had over 100 posts and it was just kind of getting crazy. Make sure that you're responding to your peers in a kind manner. Okay, make sure that you're not using caps. No one wants to see you like screaming and yelling. If you don't immediately get an answer, please be patient, okay? There's no need to post several times or be commenting on everyone's posts. We'll work through it. We'll get there. So those are those resources for you. There's also choice boards down here, like from PE and art, if you would like to use those. You also have your Brain Breaks course that you can use that Ms. Thomas and I uploaded everything into for you. So for Monday, you'll have morning message and you'll have your morning meeting. So you're going to go to morning message first and then do your daily survey. And then if you look at the student calendar, a lot of you are not viewing this, but it's really, really helpful to you. It's a student calendar that walks you through what you're going to be doing that day, what courses you need to access, as well as what the expectation of what you're doing is. So it's not loading all the way, but you can kind of get the idea here. For 30 minutes, you're going to be doing science, check Schoology course. There we go. Okay, so on Monday, I know I'm going to do all the morning meeting stuff. Then I'm going to head into writing for 45 minutes. You have a timer on your iPad, use it, okay? And walk yourself through that, okay? At the end of the day, we have 15 minutes of iStation built in every single day except for Wednesday because you're going to be doing your ISIP assessment, okay? So keep in mind that we have built that in so that on Friday, you're not having to make up 60 minutes of iStation. A lot of you have 0 minutes when you get to Friday. We can have you do it over the weekend, and you do not want to be doing it over the weekend. If you are not getting your Dreambox iStation minutes complete, then the district can also have you attend summer school because you're not getting the required hours. Keep that in mind, okay? So take a look at that. And then the message from Ms. Hallman is where you're going to be viewing this video. And it's kind of walking you through everything. Now, keep in mind, we are changing some things up. So for morning message, If you don't complete morning message, it's not going to let you go on to morning meeting. The same thing in your courses. If you are not doing the assignments from Monday and not completing all of them, it will not let you go on to the next day, Wednesday. That folder will not open up. Okay. So you're going to complete everything here and then go into your morning meeting and do your morning meeting with Miss Kincaid. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you're doing your best work. Some of the things that we are going to be going over this week. In writing, you're going to be writing your news report. And for today, you're going to be writing kind of your rough draft of a report, if you will, and focusing on the first 25 words that you write and seeing if you can hook your reader. Okay. If you're writing a report like, oh, this happened today, like, I'm not really hooked and engaged. It's the same thing as if you were writing a narrative paper or an expository paper. You have some kind of way to hook the reader. Okay. For science, you're going to be noticing plant structures and animal structures. And today you're going to be researching plant structures and then finding a plant to label those structures on. It could be a plant from around your house. It could be a plant from outside. It could be a plant that you Google. And go ahead and label that because I know not all of you have plants indoors. For reading, you're going to be talking about character motivations and how are they going to get what they want and kind of story and plot line, which is very simple. So I have high expectations as to what those assignments look like. And then just make sure that you're watching the tutorial videos and meeting those high expectations. A lot of you that I know are incredibly smart. When I'm asking for simple things like complete sentences, I'm getting one-word answers, and it is not your best work. Okay, I know that we're doing distance learning. I know that's kind of a long-term thing now, but that doesn't mean I can't come find you and hunt you down. And I can make you redo assignments, and it's not going to be fun. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Do the best work. I know some of you are like, oh, but if I get all this done, then they're going to let me play the video games. That's great. You deserve to take some breaks, but I need your best work. Okay, your school day has gone from like a full 8 hours to like 2.5 hours. So if you are not giving me your best in that 2.5 hours and you're turning in work that is not your best, I can tell. And I'm going to be very disappointed with you in that. Okay, so have a great day today of learning. Do your best work, even if it takes you a little bit of time. That's okay. And I'll see you in the courses or maybe tomorrow's morning meeting. Bye, guys.